And it was weird. I don't know. You know the Mandela effect, right? Yeah. It kind of it did affect me in some kind of weird way because I feel like I said, everything to me in this reality feels so off. I don't know why. Just something feels so off in this reality, but it's like it's negative. Like I said, it's negative like the other reality I was in. It was really negative. You know, it's just, but it's off. You know, but I know there is going to be changes. I know change is coming. You know, but it's like it's going to take 100 years to change. I mean, it's going to take 100 years. The next generation. You know, and to fight these people, if you want to fight the system, go against the system, you have to grow in numbers. You know, you have to grow, and you got to get at least 70% of the people on this fucking planet to wake up and really stop the system. Stop the system. That's reality. If you do this as a small group, the system's gonna look at you like a terrorist. That's how it works. I mean, how it functions, and people around you will look at you like you're fucking crazy terrorists because it doesn't. The system, you know, the system is like it's a monetary system. They're looking at my videos right now. You know, the the people at NSA, the CIA, the FBI, whatever they are, they're all looking at my videos now, and I got the aliens, and they're watching this video too at the same time. So it's like, for me, it's kind of, I feel like there's some part of me that I could say whatever I want to say, and then usually, you know, the things I say, you know, but it's not. I guess I'm not that popular, so it wouldn't affect anybody around this reality. Things that I really say, and the way I say it's like you have to be careful what you say at the same time. But it's like, but looking, I look at, I take my life, the way I live, and I kind of like project my life on how our reality is like, and people got to realize, that, your life is not your life at all. You never had control of your life, since the day you were born, since the day you got your birth certificate, you're a fucking slave. The day you were fucking born, and then as you grow up, then you start getting integrate yourself to the education and to all the bullshit, And there are other people. There are very few people that I've seen know actually sees this, the reality of this, you know, as a dragon from Source, Jay is my father on the other side. It's like, but it's like, Jay, you know, is going to change everything, I think, once he leaves. When Jay leaves, things are going to change, you know, which I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for, and then I change when he leaves. Actually, I'm waiting for him, for my change, when he leaves, I have to wait 8 days, and then things will happen. That's the way. I think that's the way it goes for me, since I'm Source family. Because as Source family, I'm the one who's been abused a lot. But there's other Source families out there that have been abused way worse than been abused same things I have. Some died. You know, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not. For me, being source is like I'm not arrogant. You know, I'm pretty. I'm afraid of my abusive, my afraid of myself, of my abusive energy that I, because I've been through so many fucking bodies, like 3 point something million bodies, you know? All nothing but abuse, and it's like all fucking just catching up on me and all that shit. It's like I can't have people in the same room with me, you know? Because I'm afraid of the abusive energy that I have inside me. It's like, it just, I'm tired of it, you know? So I have to sometimes be by myself, you know? And it's, you know, some people don't help me, you know? I'm looking for people that's exactly the same as I am. I'm not looking for religious fucking people. I don't want religious people in my life, to be honest, you know? I don't want to be manipulated by them and their beliefs and all that bullshit, you know? I can't have that, you know? And you have to realize, you know, for me, you know, being alone, you know, it helps me, it calms me down, you know? And sometimes, yeah, it's great to talk. I know, I love talking, you know? I like to talk, you know? I'm just tired of being in an abusive system that we've been for for millions of, for me, it's for millions, you know, for millions of years, 20 million years, what Jay says, you know, this 20 million years, you know. But Jay's been through trillions of years of fucking abuse than I have, you know. But it's like, for me, it's like, I've been through so many bodies, and I'm just sick and tired of being abused. Even in this system that we live in, is their form of abuse is money, you know. Their form of abuse is money, and it's torturing. Sometimes it's like, it tortures me, you know, to go out there, make a living, you know, keep this place at the same time, you know. I wish it was easier for me, but it's like, I haven't found people, I haven't found anyone that could actually help me, you know, make it easier on me from all this bullshit, you know. I can't stand smokers. To be honest, I can't stand smokers. Those are the worst people to be around with. It just, especially, you know, smoking is my one big thing I can't stand. Because that's, you know, it's funny, when you smoke that cigarette, you know, you're making those cigarette companies trillions of dollars, you know. It's pretty fucked up. You know, when you smoke that cigarette, you're making those big, huge corporate cigarette companies trillions of dollars, and you're just wasting your fucking money over an addiction. You think drugs is addicting? Look at cigarettes. You know, cigarettes are more addicting than anything else than compared to fucking marijuana. You know, cigarettes are the worst drugs. To be honest, I look at cigarette as the worst drugs. You know. Here, I just moved. You know, I just moved in this house. I've been in this house for like 1 month already. So it's like, I'm almost done getting all the shit. My mom helped me in a lot of stuff to get me settled down and everything. You know, I'm here. I'm here because of my parents. They're like 80 something years old. You know, I'm the only family nearby, so that's why I'm here. You know. No, it's just people. You know, I have this thing about having friends and people. I can't. I can tolerate people for so long. It's just it doesn't work. People and me doesn't work, to be honest. You know, man or woman, it doesn't matter. I'm transgender, you know. I'm fucking transsexual. I'm a post-op transsexual, you know. But people, I can't stand people, you know. I let myself go too. I let myself go because, you know, being a truck driver, you know, it's like I'm always working. I work, you know, from 40 to 70 hours a week, you know. And I've been driving trucks for like 24 years, and I fucking can't stand driving, you know. I can't stand working, period. I just working for me is just a waste of life, you know. You can't even, if you have a family and your work consumes you the most, then there's something wrong with this society that doesn't care about your family, you know. You know, I always believe that family, you know, it should be the number one thing versus work. Work should be like number 20 on the list, you know. Just, you know, it shouldn't be a big deal, and people shouldn't have to struggle every fucking day to make ends meet, you know. And I know I'll be working 20 years of my life doing the same old bullshit repeat. But I have no retirement, you know. I have no fucking retirement. I have no future, you know. Every driving job I done, you know, I wasted my life away. Even working a regular job, you're just wasting your fucking life. You know, you're not really, your family is not priority because in reality, it's not a friendly atmosphere. It's mostly the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, and the kids get worse. When you're poor, it gets worse for your kids. You know. But, you know, it's like living in this fucking reality. It's just fucking pathetic, you know. You know, the reality I was in, they had 9 billion people, and it was no different from this reality, you know. It was no different from this reality. Everybody's just miserable, you know. I'm just the alternate reality with still miserable people on it. Just the population's been cut down by half, you know, which I can see that why reality can be changed. My reality changed in front of me, you know. Like I said, my reality changed from 9 billion people to fucking, I don't know what's the population now? 6 billion people now, I think. Yeah, you know. So reality can be changed, and people can just be gone like that with a snap, you know. That's one thing I realized, you know. People will be gone, and they wouldn't even know they're gone, you know, and be erased. Basically, people have just been erased, you know. It's the same Earth, just the reality is just completely different, you know. I think when you get erased, you know, you wouldn't even know it. You know, you wouldn't even know it if you've been erased, you know. And I'm just hoping these selfish people, these selfish, self-serving people, you know, I'm sick of these fucking people. You know, the ones who don't want to change in this reality. I mean, I'm sick of them too. I'm just sick of those people too, because they want to keeps. They just like us to be slaves and all that shit. You know. Some things I say I've been repeat is like a repeat of the beginning of myself, so I'm bringing that up again. And some things that people that are now just joining me. So, and for me, it's kind of strange, you know. You know, Jay is in my head. Jay is in my head. And he's watching every word I say. My own words. I feel his energy. I think I feel his energy, or either I feel Lily. I think I feel Lily. I have to be Lily working on me. I'm being worked on right now. I feel energy. Feels nice. Okay, I'm thinking of Miami right now. Yeah. I don't know. To be with me. You know, you gotta be crazy to be with me, because I dropped a lot of people out of my life. I dropped a lot of friends out of my life, you know? Because of little things, you know, especially religious people. You know, I had a really good best friend that was a Christian, you know. I couldn't tolerate no more. But I felt like she was my life mate, you know. She don't even understand me. I'm over her. It's always, I don't know, I have this saying, I attract Christians. You know, I can't stand them. And somehow Christians are like, whatever it's the system's doing to me, it's throwing these Christian people at me, you know, for some reason. Just to get me to function part of the system, basically. You know, get me to be part of the system and assimilate to them, you know, assimilate to their beliefs and all that shit. You know, it's not going to work on me. Whatever somebody's doing to these certain, you know, whatever the system's doing is not going to work on me. I'm sick and tired of it. And some people may hate me for doing it, but it's the system trying to fucking fight back at me, you know, by these certain people that I happen to meet, you know, and hang around with. So, have a nice day.